Hey, good morning, everyone. It is after 9 on this gloomy, moist, sticky, juicy Tuesday here in Windsor and Essex County. I'm Mike. That's Lisa. Lisa over there, and it has been like raining all day. It is very muggy. It's like 100% humidity, and that's the way it is. Welcome to summer in Windsor, Essex. We are from the Morning Drive, AM800. If you're not familiar with us, tuning in for the first time perhaps, one of our international viewers from overseas, we welcome you. We thank you for joining us on this National French Fry Day and Rock and Roll, International Rock and Roll Day. Lulu is very excited to be part of After 9 today.
Poor Lulu.
You're disturbing me, Dad.
I heard my name.
I'm very tired.
I'm not going to open my eyes.
Yeah,
I know this trick.
Well, she's done with me for a while because I already took her for her WALK this morning. So, and I got my laundry done.
If you said that right now, what would she do?
Oh, she pop her head up and want to go. So I can't tease. I can't tease.
What if you said TREAT?
She's more FOOD is what she responds to more, but TRATS, really? Yeah, that might work. And I got fresh panties. I did my laundry this morning.
Okay, we don't need to see those.
Fresh panties, fresh panties, fresh panties.
Otherwise known as the cloths that cleans the bathroom sink.
When they're dirty, you just you take it and you wipe the mirror after the steam in the shower. You wipe the sink, and then you throw them in the wash. One of my favorite pairs right here, most comfortable pair, the Hanes, and one of my least comfortable pair, another pair, Hanes.
Okay.
I don't like these.
Okay, we don't need to. Honestly, Mike, seriously, we don't. No.
Oh, look what else I washed.
Oh, God.
Look what I washed. To our good friend in Long Island, New York, I washed this.
Yes.
I wore it the other day. New York.
Love it.
There you go. Now I got to fold it again. Oh. Okay.
Isn't it Steven? Isn't his name Steven?
Steven Silverman, I believe on Long Island, sent us those shirts not too long ago. So oh my God, I missed all the comments coming in.
And he listens every day from New York.
From New York, beautiful New York. Yes, thank you very much. And yes, people commenting about the weather. Darlene, very depressing weather. Yeah, look enthused. Who? Me, Lisa, probably Lulu. No enthusiasm over there.
That's okay.
She doesn't even look real. She looks like a toy.
She's listening. All right. So, I have a story to tell, and this stems from discussions that we had on the air. Okay, Ed. Okay.
Producer Ed has never heard this story, right?
No, I know, because this happened pre-Ed.
Okay, the pre-Ed era.
Pre-Ed era. And I may have told this story, bits and pieces of it anyway. So this stems from a conversation we had on the air today about secrets, and that everybody, according to studies, have at least like 2 secrets. Everybody has at least 2 secrets. This can be in the secret category. It can be in the most embarrassing moment of my life category, humiliation category, any subject basically that comes up having to do with negative experiences. This is mine. Okay. This is my big story.
Okay.
And I'm going to share it with you today.
Gather around, everyone. Gather around your screen, whether you're on your phone or on your desktop, and sit down, get comfortable. We're going to hear the New York story from Lisa. I've heard it many times. I enjoy it every time. It's like a great tradition.
Yes. Okay. So, many years ago, when Craig and I first started dating, we took a trip to New York City. And we got there like on a Friday. So the week previous had been one of those weeks, Mike, and we have them from time to time, where it's so extremely busy. We don't sleep well. We have events to do later in the day. And you know, the lack of sleep kind of catches up to you by the end of the week. Okay. And
absolutely. Yeah.
I was exhausted. And the whole way there on the plane, I'm like, I can sleep on the plane. And then I didn't sleep on the plane. Then we got to the hotel room and Craig's like, well, you have a nap before we go out for dinner. Oh, yeah. And I can't. I just couldn't. So finally, I just said, let's go out for an early dinner, come home, and I can catch up on my sleep. So Two things. This has nothing to do with alcohol or drugs.
Okay, good to know. No, you sure? No alcohol.
Well, I had wine with dinner, which is not unusual.
Oh, the story gets more interesting now.
Which is a nightly thing for me. Two things. It has nothing to do with alcohol or drugs. And I have never in my life walked in my sleep until this point. Okay? Never, ever walked in my sleep until this trip to New York City. So there we are, tired Lisa. Let's go out for dinner. Had a nice dinner, split a bottle of wine, took a cab back, fairly early hour, so Lisa can catch up on her sleep and go to bed.
Is Lisa Black involved in this at all?
No.
Okay.
I don't even know if Lisa Black's heard this story.
Oh.
So, get into the hotel room. Exhausted. Go to bed. Go to sleep. Sometime in the middle of the night, I'm not exactly sure what time it was.
Okay.
But the hotel in New York City, downtown Times Square.
Oh, busiest spot on earth.
I think it was a Crown Plaza. Was very quiet. So everybody was asleep. I, for some reason, get up out of bed. Here's the big part. I'm naked.
You're not even wearing a negligee.
Nothing.
Somebody texted us that today, and we were like, nobody really uses negligee anymore.
All right. I get out of bed.
Okay.
I'm nude.
Nude Lisa, New York City, Times Square, middle of the night after supposedly one wine.
No, it's 2 glasses.
Oh, 2 glasses. The story is more juicy now. Okay.
So
please continue.
For some reason, I get out of bed and I walk to the door. I open the door.
To your hotel room?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm nude.
Nude, Lisa! No negligee.
And I am walking in my sleep, okay? I open the door. I step out into the hallway of said hotel.
Okay.
And I don't know really how long I was standing there, but there are different, because I've done tons of research on this, there's different levels of sleepwalking that relate to different levels of sleep. When I was started to get up and walk in my sleep, I was in a deep, deep sleep. Now, when I let the door close behind me, the door to the hotel room closed behind me, there was a click, click, click. And that brought me into a different level of consciousness, okay? So now I'm like kind of awake, but not really. So I'm like, but I remember all of this now. So I'm looking around the hall and I remember seeing like all the lights going down the hallway one way. Then I look the other way, all the lights going down the hallway that way. And I'm thinking, oh, those are pretty cool. So then I turn around to go back into my room. I try the door, and of course, it's locked, right? Naked in a hallway in the Crown Plaza, New York City, Times Square, middle of the night. Door is locked. Sleepwalking, still not panicked at all. So I'm like, So what do? What any good sleepwalker would do, I go to the next door. I go to the next room, and I start knocking on the door to the room next door to mine. And so I'm knocking. Now, this knocking brings me into the next level of consciousness.
Okay. All right, the next level. We're at the next level.
Now I'm more awake.
Now, did you think this was your door? I assume you thought you were at the correct door.
I don't know. I guess I did.
Okay, you didn't know. You're still kind of in a daze.
So I'm knocking. And now, as I'm knocking, I'm waking myself up. And I kind of look down and I realize, oh my God, I'm naked in the
in New York, in Times Square, after 2 glasses of wine.
So Then I start pounding on the door because no one's answering when I'm knocking. So now I'm pounding on the door. Bang, bang, bang. So I didn't say that. I'm pounding. I'm knocking on this other person's door so loudly that Craig wakes up. He hears it in the other room.
Oh, my
so
God.
He looks over.
Were you using a fist or your knuckles?
I don't know. Probably my fist.
Yeah, if you're doing fists, you want in.
And I am not there in the bed beside him. So then he's like, oh, well, what's the knocking? Is she stuck in the bathroom? So he got out of bed, looked in the bathroom. She's not in there either. Oh, my God. So things kind of happen at the same time. So as I'm knocking, somebody answers the door.
Oh, no.
So, but he doesn't open it all the way because I believe he thinks, frick, I'm in New York. This chick's either on drugs, right? Or it's a plan to rob me.
Oh.
I look out the peephole, naked woman knocking on my door. As soon as I open it, the guys come in and jump me and steal my money, whatever. Right? I don't
like all the prostitutes connecting with me lately. Come on in. You want a gift card? Sure. Here you go.
So he opens the door, this stranger, about 4 inches, and he sticks his face in there. And
was the chain on?
I don't know, maybe.
Okay. I bet it was.
Wrong room.
Oh, is that what he said? He
said wrong room. So I think it's Craig playing a joke because I can't tell whose face it is. So I'm starting to yell, open the door, open the door. And so Craig at the room next to mine opens the door at that time. And he looks out and he said, what are you doing? So at this point, I'm angry. I'm angry at this guy who I think is Craig. I'm angry at Craig because I blame him for everything anyway. And so I just storm right by him, Craig, all mad. And then as I walk by him, he's like, did you have nowhere to put your room key? So then I go into bed.
Yeah.
And by the time he closes the door, locks the door, comes back to bed to say, what the hell are you doing? What happened? I'm asleep. So he tries to talk to me, but I'm out because this was a sleepwalking incident.
And you're not supposed to wake somebody up, right, when they're sleepwalking? Isn't that like the rule?
I don't know what he thought. I don't know if he thought I was sleepwalking or not. I guess he must have because he came back and he's like, Lisa. And I was out. So fast forward, next morning, Craig has had to get up early for a business meeting. So he's gone. I wake up, and you know that feeling where you wake up, you're like, it's going to be a great day. And then all of a sudden you remember, oh my God, what the hell happened last night? Yeah. So now I'm horrified. I'm like, why did I do that? I couldn't figure it out. Why did I do that? Who was the guy next door? Who else saw me naked in the hallway? Because we know there's cameras everywhere.
Well, that footage has got to be out there somewhere.
Well, I've had friends check, believe me. So I don't know. So it was all over the place. And then my third thought was, thank God I lost that 5 pounds before this trip.
Oh,
thank God. Anyway, so Craig comes back from his meeting at about 10 a.m. or whatever and walked in. He looked at me. I look at him and I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? And he said, I don't know. You tell me. And I said, I think I walked in my sleep. Like, why did I do that? What happened? So he starts laughing. He said, I don't know, but this is going to be a story for the rest of your life. Anyway, I couldn't leave the room without Craig first getting out, pressing the button on the elevator. When it dinged and the elevator was there, I ran from my room to the elevator. I was so humiliated. I thought all the staff knew. I didn't know what person I was walking by, who maybe that was the guy whose door I knocked on. And for the rest of the trip, Craig kept saying, I can imagine this guy like going to his business meeting the next morning.
Yeah.
No, guys, really, middle of the night, this naked woman knocks on my door and wants to come in.
And they're like, yeah, come on, Bob. No way.
I researched
and
it.
You didn't let her in?
No, she was on drugs. She was
she was obviously just so high. She didn't even know where she was. Her eyes were barely open.
to this day, it's I can't even believe it happened. So in my
But it's a great story now. Like, do you regret it happening? Because now everything worked out. You're with Craig. You got a great story to tell to our audience. And it's a great memory now. When it happened, maybe not so much, but now, I mean, awesome story. No harm, no foul. Nothing bad happened.
What if, though? What if the guy would have opened his door?
Oh, my God. You probably would have walked right in.
Yep.
I think so.
Yep. So in my research, sleepwalking, I think the stars aligned. I was overtired, stressed out, and those are the common denominators. Steven said that's just called a typical Tuesday in New York. That's hilarious.
The guy was probably from New York, staying at a hotel downtown for some reason. Again.
Happens all the time.
I saw this on the news. It happened down at
not a big deal.
The other hotel the other day.
And so the next night and the following nights that we were there, I had my suitcase in front of the door. I took all my high heels and I turned them heel up.
Oh, heel up, yeah.
I was trying to get to the door. I would, hopefully trip and step on one of these things. And oh my.
Oh, wow. That's a great story. I love that story. I hope everybody enjoyed it. Anybody else want to share a sleepwalking story? Do they have like a sleepwalking story of where they ended up or woke up or somebody told them what they did? Like, do you remember it now? Like, can you picture it on your mind?
Yes, totally.
Really? That's interesting.
I don't know the part from getting out of bed to go to the door.
But you remember knocking
but
on
I remember
the door and the guy.
When it clicked behind me and I kind of semi-woke up.
Yeah.
I remember the lights. I remember all of that. Oh, okay, this is nice. Well, I better go back to bed. Turning around, knocking on the door. That was, I do remember that. And that poor guy, wrong room. Jim said he walks a lot. That's why he wears underwear when he's alone in a hotel room.
I got lots of underwear right here, all clean and fresh. Summer fresh.
Great.
Yeah.
Maybe if you were that guy in the next room, you would have thrown me a pair of your boxers.
Yeah. Hey, lady, here you go. Here's a Belmore, New York shirt. Whoa. Imagine if it was Steven Silverman, our viewer, when you when you knocked on the door.
Lisa, is that you?
I listen to you guys every morning. Oh my God.
Where's the T-shirt I gave you? You should be wearing it.
What's this called? After midnight? I showed you my boxers already, Rita. Yeah, I got nothing else to show.
You don't want to. Honestly, you don't want to see his boxers.
Oh, you should see this one pair. I don't know if I have
them. Oh, here we go. Rita, what did you do?
I showed Kelly the other day. I think, hang on a sec. Talk to the people.
Okay. Well, there's his shorts that go down to his calves. Poor Lulu. Look, she's like, what are you doing now?
All right.
These are more underwear? Okay, what are we in for, honestly?
Okay, so I haven't bought a pair of underwear in like 20 years. It's got to be 20 years.
It's not a big surprise.
No, not a big shocker. So this is like one of my favorite pairs right here. Very comfortable. Right here. Very comfortable.
How big are those?
What did you say?
How big are they? They look huge.
Well, thank you. I don't know. Oh, extra large.
Why?
Extra large. But
God.
Look at what has happened to one of my favorite, more comfortable pairs of boxers. We have thinning and tearing now and a hole in the backside.
Oh, that's the back.
That's the backside. Yeah, it's not even convenient for the front.
Yeah.
Where you could just not even take off your boxers to go to the facilities. This is the backside, and now they're dying, and I don't know what I can do in order to save these.
No, you can't. Honestly, just throw them out. Yeah, just honestly, don't cut them up to use as rags or anything. Just throw them out. And why extra large?
More comfort for those fat days.
Why bother wearing them then? Honestly.
Well, I'd like to have a little something to give me the thin layer between my shorts and my backside. Isn't that the whole idea of underwear?
Well, it's
I don't think it's sexy when guys don't wear underwear.
it's kind of to offer some support too. I thought.
Plenty of
Wow.
support here.
Wow.
The front's
Wow.
okay.
Where is the front? Does the front even have an opening? Why don't you just
Yeah.
turn them around and wear them the other way?
Well, I guess I could do that too. They still don't feel right when you do that. No, the front doesn't open. It's just like, oh, no, it does. There we go. That's where you go. But nobody does that. No guys do that. Like,
Well,
put it through there and go to the bathroom. Like,
They don't?
nobody uses that. No,
Really?
no, it's too hard. Look
Why
at
is it
this
there?
small opening. You just
Oh.
tear them down, like,
Really?
yeah, or like to the side. And
Okay,
then take
so-
your thingy out and do your business. Nobody uses that. Oh, so we got this
What to
here.
say?
We also have the start of some thinness here as well.
Wow.
So 20 years old.
I can't wait for Kelly to watch this.
Oh, I know she watches it tonight.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good
Honest.
times for me.
There you go. Use it as a flag.
Yeah. Go Hungary! Yay, Hungarians! There you go.
I think Kelly will use it as a flag. Save me. Save me.
Yeah. SOS. Let's see. You can use maybe the
God.
whitish pair for the SOS.
I think you'll be getting some for Christmas or your birthday.
I
Just
don't
a hunt.
need any. I don't need
Yeah,
any.
you kind of do. You kind of do.
Okay. Robert says,
I agree with you, Robert.
yeah, I think Robert's speaking for a lot of people saying, okay, enough. See, Jason, he never uses the opening either. No guy uses the opening. It's a useless opening.
What about
Karen says, oh, dear God, someone get this guy some new underwears. How many?
I think underwear is plural without the S, isn't it? Underwear.
How many pairs of underwear do you have? Are you wearing underwear? One. Look at all the underwear. Multiple. There's no underwears. Right?
I don't know. I don't know anymore. I'm just this has gone off the rails.
Cindy says, how about a GoFundMe to get you new boxers?
Well, yeah, there you go. I think you get a lot of donations. You could buy yourself a lifetime supply
That's true.
of extra large underwear.
Mm-hmm. It's got to be the right kind.
I don't even look at those as underwear though. They're like shorts. Like they're too big and baggy.
Well, then I can wear them around the house and feel like I'm still wearing shorts. I'm not a brief man.
Oh, is that the deal?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Wow, so much personal information we're sharing today.
A lot of personal information, and I really enjoyed the New York story. I think that was fantastic. I think thanks to everyone for being here and share this with your friends and family, because this is a world exclusive. Mike and Lisa, world exclusive of this story being told to the public.
Hopefully for the last time.
No, we'll reconvene a year from now and tell it again on Secret Day or whatever.
Okay.
It's not even
A
Secret
secret
Day.
day or humiliation day or embarrassment day or I've got a secret day or all right. Well, let's leave it here because I don't know what you're going to do next. Interesting. Okay. Looking good.
Thank
Let's
you.
move along. And back tomorrow. What is tomorrow? Wednesday?
Wacky Wednesday. Wait till we'll see what happens tomorrow, man. I'll show you my socks.
Can't wait. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. See you
All
tomorrow.
right. Have a good day.